Welcome to the Rockwall Yellowjackets Midweek Report with head football coach Rodney Webb and J.J. Smith of the Rockwall News. Congratulations, Coach, on a phenomenal 78-0 victory over Naaman Forest. Boy, you didn't see that coming, did you?
No, you never see outcomes like that. And it was a great win for our team. They showed up ready to play, and they played well all four quarters. Everybody on the roster got to play. Most of them got to play a considerable amount, half the game or more. And it's always fun for those kids to get their opportunity to get out and make a big contribution.
I remember last week you told me that you expected it would be a pretty close game at halftime, and then you expected that in the second half you'd go on with a victory.
Right.
Boy, 28-0 first quarter lead. The Yellowjackets really took off, didn't they?
Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row that we've been up 28-0 at the end of the first quarter. So it's important for us to get off to a fast start, and we certainly did against Naaman.
Do you have any idea if this 78-0 was a Yellowjackets scoring record? I've had people ask me.
Yeah, we actually set the scoring record last year against Naaman Forest. We scored 71 on them last year. So
this is a new record?
It's a new record. It sure
Wow.
is. And our kids were very aware of that on the sidelines last Thursday night.
Now, a lot of fans may not realize that your defense and special teams had a lot to do with the victory. All right, I would assume you'd agree.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You allowed the Rangers just 65 yards total offense. How did they do that? How did the Yellowjackets do that?
Well, defense is all about being really sound, fundamentally sound in your alignment and knowing your assignment, and then being great tacklers. And we really did all the above. Really took Naaman out of their game early. And they're primarily a running team, and we really got after them up front, shut the running game down, and they didn't have much of an answer for that.
So as a result, you had a short field much of the night, right?
Sure did.
Which is why you scored so many
That's
touchdowns.
right. Really nice to have a short field on offense, for sure.
Yeah. Well, now, how do you manage a runaway game like that? I mean, like you said, virtually the whole team got to play. For instance, after the game, how do you talk to the other coach on the other side of the field? I mean, what did he say?
Well, I'll be honest with you, JJ. It's stressful on a guy like me. I'm a compassionate human being, all right, and I worry about the feelings of the other team. The reality of it is there's really nothing else we could have done. We played every kid on our roster, and those kids that don't get to play a lot in games that got the opportunity Thursday night, it's important for them. And when they get their chance to get on the field, they want to contribute. And those receivers want to catch passes. And even though we didn't throw the ball down the field in the second half, we did throw some hitch screens and a couple of bootlegs to help get the ball to some of those kids that don't normally get the opportunity. So we played as slow as we could. We were as methodical as we could be. But everything short of just taking a knee, we did. And it was just unfortunate that the score got so out of hand. Having said all that, I told the coach after the game that I felt terrible, and he was very professional about it, and I don't think anybody has felt at all like we tried to rub anybody's nose in it. Sometimes those things just happen. I felt like it would have been a pretty good idea for the clock keeper to start running the clock at some point, and they never did that. And so I would say that if we were ever down 78-0 in a game or anything close to that in Rockwall, that I would hope our clock keeper would run the clock and let's get this thing over with.
Well, I could tell you were trying not to score. It was pretty obvious to me right there on the sidelines. So, well, anyway, congratulations again on a phenomenal victory. Now, like you said, you've got a bye this week, and your next game is going to be at home a week from Friday against Sachse, right?
Sachse, that's our homecoming game.
Okay. Now, tell us a little bit about Sachse. I understand they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're really good. They've only lost one game on the season. It was an upset loss to Garland High School, and they're very, very talented, both sides of the ball. They've got tremendous skilled players, several Division I level players, and so we're going to have to play really well. They're similar to Lakeview in that they have a lot of explosive offensive skill players. And they're similar to Lakeview in that they're a high-pressure defense that plays a lot of man coverage. So we've seen that before this year. So we're gonna have to bring our best possible effort if we're going to have a chance to beat those guys.
Well, I'm betting the team is not lacking in confidence right now, so they'll probably bring their best game.
For sure, yeah, they're definitely. We have a confident crew,
Yeah.
And that's the way you want them. We don't want them overconfident, but we want them confident. We want them fully believing in the deepest recess of their heart that they're going to win the game. And
Right.
our bunch right now, when they take the field, it doesn't matter who they're playing. They really do believe they're going to win the game.
Well, congratulations again. We're excited for the next game. Looking forward to it. And thanks very much again for the interview. Jacket Fight never dies, right?
Jacket fight never dies. That's right. Thank you.
Thank you.